diagnosis, treatment, or medical advice. Products, services, information, and other content provided in this presentation, including information that may be provided on this presentation directly or by linking to third-party websites, is provided for informational purposes only. So consult with a physician or healthcare professional regarding any medical or health-related issues you may have. Okay, great. So just the slideshow. So there we have a picture of it there. So tonight we're going to talk a bit about background of ingredients to start with. So let me go through this with you. So in 1893, the antibacterial effectiveness of various metals was noted, and this property was named as oligodynamic effect. It was later found out that all the metals with antimicrobial properties, silver has the most effective antibacterial action and the least toxicity to animals. So colloidal silver. So silver has actually been proven to promote the growth of new cells, thereby increasing the rate at which wounds can heal. Another important use of silver as a biocide is in hospitals and other healthcare facilities. A life-threatening staph germ called MRSA, often referred to as a superbug, is resistant to almost all chemicals and antibiotics. So many hospitals are employing silver-embedded equipment, including surgical tools, catheters, needles, stethoscopes, furniture, and door handles, and even paper files. So silver's association with antibacterial properties has long been established. Scientists have only recently discovered why silver works. Quite simply put, silver interrupts the bacteria cell's ability to form the chemical bonds essential to its survival. These bonds produce the cell's physical structure, so when bacteria meet silver, it literally falls apart. For this reason, silver-enforced bandages are especially in demand. Bandages with silver ions prevent bacterial growth and speed healing time, making them especially valuable for treating burn and wound victims. MONOLAURIN. Antibiotic resistance has become a worldwide problem for treating infections caused by numerous organisms. Safe, effective antimicrobials that are not easily subject to resistance are desperately needed. The Food and Drug Administration states on its website, disease-causing microbes have become resistant to drug therapy are an increasing health problem. Tuberculosis, gonorrhea, malaria, and childhood ear infections are just few of the diseases that have become hard to treat with antibiotic drugs. And I can just throw in a story here. I've heard plenty of stories from probably at least 2 or 3 in the last 6 months from people with sores or infections on their legs that just won't heal. And often as people get older, if they live a sedentary lifestyle because the blood circulation's not moving as well, people can become more prone to infections that won't heal. Novel antibacterial activity of MONOLAURIN compared with conventional antibiotics against organisms from skin infections, and an in vitro study. MONOLAURIN has statistically significant in vitro broad-spectrum sensitivity against gram-positive and gram-negative bacterial isolates from superficial skin infections. Most of the bacteria did not exhibit resistance to it. So what is MONOLAURIN? A lauric and lauric acid. Lauric acid is a 12-carbon medium-chain fatty acid found naturally in human breast milk, and it's a 6.2% of total fat, and coconut oil, 47.5% by weight. Lauric acid was originally discovered when microbiologists studied human breast milk to determine the protective, antiviral, and antibacterial substances which protect infants from microbial infections. Other fatty acids were also found to have antimicrobial actions, but lauric acid was found to be the most effective. The antiviral and antibacterial action attributed to MONOLAURIN are that of making soluble the fats in the protective envelope, causing the disintegration of the microbial membrane. So another ingredient I'm going to talk about is chlorophyll. So chlorophyll is the green pigment found in all green plant matter, stems, leaves, buds, and fruit. Plant chlorophyll is a strong antioxidant, but chlorophyll derived from fresh leaves, eucalyptus, is especially useful. It has strong antibacterial action, especially against Staphylococcus, I think I pronounced that incorrectly, bacteria. I think they just shorten it and say staph infection. Chlorophyll is even active against those bacteria that have developed antibiotic resistance. For this reason, chlorophylls from fresh plants are used for their antimicrobial, bacterial, and anti-inflammatory action. Chlorophyll solutions are used to treat slow healing wounds, especially those caused by staph infection, as well as sun and radiation burns, acne, rosacea, and skin boils. So what's sexier than healthy looking skin? Healthy skin that smells really good. Chlorophyll's got natural odor absorbing abilities that don't stop with your skin. Because chlorophyll fights odor from the inside out, it's been shown to freshen breath, even dog breath, deodorize stinky bits and feet, and even reduce urinary and fecal odors. So if eating lots of plant food too would be obviously beneficial, green foods. So which makes chlorophyll not only a crazy great skin food, but also one of the best all-natural deodorant alternatives available. So Blemish Banisher, because of its amazing germ-killing action, technically it's creating an environment that is inhospitable to the growth of bacteria. It's also great for helping fight breakouts. So pimples are little sacs of oil, dead skin and bacteria. By making acne bacteria know that it's unwelcome and cutting down on the inflammation, chlorophyll can help stop breakouts or even make them clear up faster. A number of anti-blemish products and antibacterial soaps and cleansers have chlorophyll in them. So if you're searching for a natural zit fighter, check the power of chlorophyll. So Mother Earth knows that her people are simple and clumsy carbon-based life forms. She's given us the goodness of chlorophyll to help with all our cuts and scrapes. Great with burns, nicks and inflammation. Chlorophyll helps prevent scarring and infections by killing germs, which is no surprise considering the stuff has got natural anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial and wound healing properties. It not only helps destroy pesky germs that can lead to infection, its alkaline formulation is particularly good at fighting Candida albicans, or a kind of yeast that frequently gets into our boo-boos. So we've got here a little asterisk that vitamin A, C, E and K are your red hot jams for wrinkle reduction, brown spots and smoothing the rough patches. And guess what? Whether you drink it or apply it, chlorophyll is the ticket filled with all three. So that's a little bit about cucumber liquid hand wash, and some people use it as a body wash as well. So I do have a couple of testimonials here to share with you. So this testimonial is from Sisel International, and she is the daughter of Tom Mauer Sr. and also is the director for Australia and New Zealand. And she made a comment and said that cucumber lime has great healing qualities, which we've already talked about. But she said that an older gentleman showed some open sores on his legs that hadn't cleared up in years. And so I let him take my bottle that I bought for the presentation. This is when the product was just released. He sent me pictures weeks later, and his legs had made such an astonishing change. He said he could sleep through the night finally, as the sheets running against his legs didn't hurt him anymore. But yes, that product would be a great one to try. Remember, you can leave it on for a short time, but it's not a product you leave on. It absolutely must be rinsed off. You don't want to leave any film on the skin. Another testimonial that Sisel gave just recently was she said her son was having quite a lot of acne on his back, and they used the cucumber lime hand wash, and that really helped a lot with it. And another couple of products they added to that too was the Terminator and in the spray, and I think they also used the exfolium. But this particular product, as we've gone through tonight, has really great properties against fighting bacteria, and there's a lot of bacteria associated with problems with acne as well. Here's another testimonial that I've got to share with you. So Christy says, loving the new cucumber hand line wash. When they say it's more than a hand soap, that's right. Everyone knows at Sisel, we think outside the box on many things. So amazing, the amazing ingredients in this product. I decided to give it a try on a pressure ulcer that has depth and moderate amount of drainage. This is considered a stage 3 ulcer, and we've been using conventional treatments as per the doctor's orders for over 2 months now with very little progress. So last Sunday, I changed the treatment up on flushing with Terminator mouth rinse and cleansing the wound with the hand soap. Big changes have happened in 6 days. This wound has actually decreased in depth and most definitely size. New tissue is growing like never before, and the odor has essentially gone. Drainage is reduced. We had follow-up appointment with the wound care doctor yesterday, and it was funny because she was going over the treatments they had ordered, and I told her, well, that's not what I'm doing now. She was surprised after seeing the wound and the big changes. She agreed that I should continue, even continue with exactly what I was using, and offered me a job, lol. I'm of course using other conventional treatments along with this, but I truly believe the difference maker is the use of the hand wash. I would post pictures, but my husband would prefer me not to. So that was the last testimonial that I had to share tonight on this product. So it is a much more than a hand wash, and yeah, you might enjoy trying it, and especially during this time with everything that's going on, we're looking for any protection we can against germs. So thanks for joining us tonight, and that concludes the presentation.